Professor Baines, could you briefly introduce yourself and share your academic journey at the University of Oxford?
Thank you very much. It's a great honor to be here, and I'm delighted to be invited for this discussion. I am a Professor Emeritus of Egyptology at the University of Oxford, where I have been for too many years. And I studied Egyptology, and then I also studied aspects of anthropology and art history in particular. And I then had a position in the University of Durham in the north of England. And then I moved to Oxford after studying there. I was a professor there for more than 30 years. And during my time, I went to many other countries to conferences and for visiting appointments. And so I've tried to diversify my career as far as I could. And also I want to diversify the subject, to link Egyptology with other subjects in the ancient world, in Asia, Africa, and rather less Europe, and the various possible approaches we can have. And this affects collaborations I've had and the research projects I've been involved with. And today we will talk about one of these projects and how it is developed.
Thank you. What first sparked your interest in Egyptology? Can you tell us briefly?
People have very different ways of entering their field of interest. And in my case, I moved quite suddenly from the modern world, studying modern languages, to studying ancient and non-European languages. And I chose Egyptian by accident, really, and I have stayed with it ever after. I learnt ancient Egyptian, and I also learnt Akkadian, language of ancient Mesopotamia, but I didn't continue with that, and so I know I can't read it anymore, but I can recognize it, and I can work with people who work on it. The basis of most Egyptology is language, but everything that is studied about ancient Egypt comes from archaeology in one way or another. And so I see Egyptology as being in the larger world of archaeology, but focusing in practice more on language and texts than on archaeology, but it has to have archaeology too.